Will the second stimulus check bill that was just proposed get signed into law as it is written right now? I will give you my perspective on things, so let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Finance Kit. As always, I'm Dion, and in this video, I want to give you my perspective on the HEROES Act bill that was just proposed in the House. That is the bill that suggests another IRS stimulus check of $1,200 for many Americans. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. If you have not, please consider subscribing, as I will continue to bring you all the stimulus updates as they happen, as well as some other personal finance tips in the future. Let's dive in and see if the bill will pass. House Democrats want to send Americans a second round of stimulus checks worth up to $6,000 per family as part of the $3 trillion coronavirus relief package that was proposed on Tuesday. It would be the largest in history, beating the most recent one, which is the CARES Act, which was only $2 trillion. Like the first round of stimulus payments approved by Congress in March, the new proposal calls for giving $1,200 to those earning $75,000 a year and $2,400 to couples without dependents, making double that before the payments start phasing out. What the new bill is different with is it will be far more generous to many families with children, providing $1,200 per dependent up to a maximum of 3 dependents. And that is including adult dependents as well, which were not eligible for the original stimulus check, if you remember. The question is, will this bill pass as is and get signed into law to ensure that we receive a second stimulus check payment of $1,200? Well, my humble opinion is that it will not pass, and I will tell you why. These new, more generous payments are strongly opposed by Senate Republicans. Their leaders have already said the new bill is dead on arrival, arguing that another round of emergency funding is not yet needed as states are beginning to reopen. But I'm sure there are negotiations to be made in the next few days, and there would be some middle ground they can meet at to ensure the new version of the bill moves forward. With all that said, I have a few personal concerns with the bill as it is proposed right now. First one is that it would extend the historic enhancement of unemployment benefits included in the original CARES Act. The new stimulus package calls for continuing the weekly $600 federal payment through January instead of through July. This should not happen, in my opinion. The extra $600 a week for unemployed people was already very generous, considering that many actually earn more on unemployment than their fellow Americans that continue working. You have people now sitting on their couches collecting well over $1,000 on weekly basis that are reluctant to go out and seek employment. This is not how we will boost our economy back up. So personally, I think that the extra $600 per week for unemployment should expire in July, and as many states are reopening, people should go out and seek employment, or even better, start their own businesses. What do you think about the unemployment extension that is proposed in the current bill? Let me know down in the comments, please. Another thing I do not fully agree with in the current HEROES Act bill is that it would allocate only $175 billion to help renters and homeowners cover their housing payments. Personally, I think this amount is way too low. In addition, the whole process to apply for this rent and mortgage assistance as it stands will be too complicated and confusing for many. It is very similar to the small business loan applications that were rolled out originally with the CARES Act. Many people will not qualify or not get their applications on time, therefore they don't stand a chance to to getting part of that assistance. Recent survey shows that over 4 million people were not able to pay their recent housing payments. So for me, this provision needs to be reevaluated, improved, and made a lot simpler for people to apply for. And lastly, it's the provisions in the newly proposed second stimulus check bill that will allow undocumented immigrants and people without Social Security to qualify as well. I may offend some people, and that is okay. This is my personal opinion, but this sounds absurd to me. If you're not here legally, and this is an issue on its own, and you don't follow the rules and procedures to get a Social Security number, I don't believe you deserve a stimulus check payment. Personally, I believe this provision alone can make this bill impossible to go through the Senate and get the president's signature. Do you agree or disagree with me? Let me know down in the comments, please. The provisions in regard to the essential workers are also not very well thought out. We know everybody calls those frontline workers heroes, but I do not think this bill provides enough compared to what they deserve. They should be the ones getting the extra $600 a week moving forward instead of extending unemployment again, for example. The frontline workers or essential workers should have much needed pay boost or maybe a double stimulus check. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments what is the best way to compensate those people that have been working throughout the entire epidemic. And again, this is my personal opinion. You do not have to agree with it, obviously, but I would love to hear your comments down below and we can have a friendly discussion. As you know, I have given you all the updates as soon as physically possible and been working around the clock for you. I want to say thank you if you have already subscribed to my channel. If not, make sure to hit that subscribe button as I will continue to bring you the updates as they happen. I hope this video was informative and provided some value to you. Like and share this video so more people can see it. Down in the description also you will find links to other helpful videos. Thank you for pushing your financial mindset towards a better reality. Until next time, stay positive, master your finances, and take a good care of yourself and those around you.